Hi, this is Kenny Albert. You're watching Bay Area Sports Wrap.
David, obviously a tough loss against a rival like that. You guys started off well, 2 crossbars, first 2 minutes or so, and then another breakaway.
Yeah.
What broke down on that? Were you able to kind of take a look at that eventually?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we started out great. We were ready to play. First 2.5 minutes, buzzing, crossbars, chances. And then we give up like a 38th breakaway in 3 games. Like, it's just inexcusable. It can't happen. I mean, listen, guys make mistakes and you live with it, and that happens, but we're just so puck-focused way too often, and our D-core just has to count bodies. We get a puck deep, we shoot a puck, and we stare at it instead of counting bodies, and they get a clean breakaway. It wasn't even close. And I think that affects you when you see it happen over and over and over again. And then, you know, I give our guys credit. We responded much better second period, but again, give up a goal late in the period because we fall asleep defensively. And, you know, it's just there's such a fine line in this league. And, you know, against a team like that, you just can't take your foot off the pedal at any point in time.
Was there a slumping of the shoulders too after that quick goal by them, that audio goal, and is that a problem this year? Right?
Yeah. But listen, when you give up a goal that easily, why wouldn't you slump your freaking shoulders? Like, nothing they did. It wasn't anything great play they made. We just fell asleep.
Why do you think that's entered the team's game suddenly?
As the season goes on, you start chasing offense, and you know your intentions maybe slip a little bit. I don't know if there's the break or not, but we got 3-4 days to correct it.
How much can you guys do in those practices as far as like trying to work on certain fundamentals? I mean,
a lot.
David, you mentioned this morning that you want to see more battles won, more physicality. Was there enough of that at times this game?
Yeah, I thought there was, and you know you also got to keep in mind there is a big size advantage against that team. And when you're 180 and you go in the corner against someone 220. And you give your all, and he gives his all, you're going to lose.
You guys, like you said, as you continue to build this roster, your outboard is to add some size, some of that element, I guess, that's maybe this team doesn't have.
I mean, listen, I think everybody's looking for more of that. That being said, we have a lot of an area of improvement where we can be harder regardless of our size. So, you know, I guess I'm touching on both sides of it. You know, the times we do go in there and we're all in on our battles, we may not win them because of that, but there are too many instances we go into these battles and we're not really into it. We're 80% into the battle and 20% with the puck, and at this level, that's just not good enough.
Are there things you're doing in practice that aren't translating to games?
We've practiced. We don't practice a lot, so you know. Even yesterday, I mean, there's really nothing. We worked on a couple things positionally, but when you're playing 4 games in 5.5 days, it's just you handcuffed that way. Now we're gonna have a chance to practice, which is going to be good.
But do you think, though, maybe subconsciously that thing of not giving up breakaways was there maybe in the beginning of this game?
I mean, I would hope it was, but apparently it wasn't. 2.5 minutes in or 3 minutes in, we give up not only a breakaway, it was a clean breakaway, nobody near him.
Is the greater, I guess, roster issue more about will than size?
Listen, our job is to coach the team we have, and we got to keep elevating our will.
What did you see from guys like Zadina and LeBanc tonight? Looked like they're both physical. There was
Yep.
one play Zadina after he took the penalty, came right out, one of
Yep.
the but his confidence just seems to be running high.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. Both him and Banker played well tonight.
What do you thought of Henry tonight?
Henry was good.
Bare bone of a healthy scratch that lead back to what happened at the end there against Columbus.
Wasn't just one thing.
You know, I guess it's just human nature. We're 2.5 weeks away from the deadline. Do you think guys are starting to get distracted by that? That's what you guys are right now.
We're all human, right? I mean, if somebody told us with all the jobs we have, hey, in 2.5 weeks you may not be where you're at, I think we'd all react a little bit differently, right? It all would affect us, and these guys are no different. So I'm certainly cognizant of that. Thank you.
Thanks, David.
Please give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.